Okay, right. The hip hip I, says the Kaiser. What's he up to? Oh, I don't think I want to know what he's up to. Right, so Hamburg have had their titular capital stripped away from them.
So he declared war for Lauenburg, but did not take it.
But he just took this. He's probably a little scared of Coalition City, since, you know...
they shouldn't take Hamburg.
No, but he took just enough. If he took any more, he would have been ripped and torn.
Yeah, but it's a dick move to take someone's capital that your entire nation is named after.
Just ask number 1 from the last session, the Starnan, who was the capital feaster. I get the feeling the Duchies may kill Jake next time he plays. Well, the Dutch are down but not out. They can't get past London here since it's blocked by the fort. But with the Portuguese...
Yeah, this is...
the glorious...
So Sam Millen is not playing single player.
No, he's decided to
he's even in Africa now.
However, I have it on good authority that he has to leave early.
Oh.
So he needs this war wrapped up.
Yeah, in like 10 minutes or something.
I don't know how early he has to go, but this is what I'd heard. Okay, it seems like the attack in London, they brought over everything they can.
Oh, even Burgundians.
Oh.
They brought the Burgundians.
They bought a whole lot. Yikes. Ow, outnumbered, outgunned.
The Burgundians have the age bonus as well.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, that was
hurt.
Brutal.
So they have pieced out France.
Yeah, France is out of here.
Yeah.
Ouch. That was quite disturbing.
And Burgundy has plenty of resources left to fight.
Someone's yelling Ave. The Kaiser's not here. Well, he could be. Some say if you look in a mirror and say Ave 3 times, the Kaiser appears. He steps out and makes you embrace communism.
No. He says that you should embrace communism, but then he hands you plenty of money and makes you a free city.
Oh my. Okay, Delhi's feeling a bit of a burn, but please, yes, Nepal. Nepal is making it happen. He's making it rain over here.
At least something good is happening in that part of the world.
He got his cores under his control. So who's his benefactor? Malwa, it seems. So,
but is he allied with them or is he just opportunist?
Malwa has allied Nepal. Interesting move by the Trin. What does he stand to gain from this?
I think Nepal promised I will not sell provinces to Europeans.
So Malwa fought whoever this guy is and is probably saying, yeah, Nepal, you can take this land out. Okay, interesting move, and I like it. Malwa's losing great power status, though. Although I don't think Scotland's going to be keeping hold of it for very long.
No.
Okay, right, very good. We'll probably see some border changes going on here. Gujarat's still looking mighty, but I think out of the two, the Malwa have more meat to their bones. Also, they have the mighty gold mine of Mawar. Nepave. Denote not sell provinces. We've got a cruel chat, but chat nonetheless. Bosnia seems back on the map. Hungary trying to rectify that. Scotland just wreck. No rectifying, just getting wrecked. The combined forces of Norway, Sweden, Burgundy, Holland. It seems that Sidestep didn't make the strongest of diplomatic plays here. Also, he didn't defend Hamburg that well. But then it was a coordinated double attack here, so... So there we go. The Scandinavians, not satisfied with getting slapped by the Russians, decided to take out their vengeance on the innocent...
and proud
and forever justified Scots. Well, I will choose just to remember the one Scottish victory there. That's all I need to know. Some say if yell freedom loud enough, he'll appear.
I'm just so disappointed. Sidestep, he lacks moral fibre.
Yeah, the fight for London was all but secured until the Burgundians stepped in.
Those damn French. Can't trust them and they'll attack
Swedes
you.
as well. I mean, the trouble with Sweden is it's full of Swedish people.
That's going to be Scotland's trouble soon enough. Look at all these Swedes here. There's no such thing as an innocent Scot.
There is such a thing as a bitter Scot, though. We do it very well.
Well, yeah, what's this? You're underplaying the Swedish contribution, says Bratton here. Obviously keen to thank his allies for
doing
assisting.
his propaganda thing.
Yeah.
The Scottish reunion. Yes, we're here.
Also, oh,
Blondie is at war.
ooh, wait, French Liberty Desire?
What is it? A PU?
France is ruled by Scotland in a personal union?
Freedom! Yeah.
And Bergen is getting sieged down by Switzerland.
I don't think Scotland's. They can't be called into this with the way
No.
it's going, but still. Oh yeah, the Swiss are getting involved here. Why? Why is Why? Just why?
I always told you Swiss were good people. You know, I never said a bad word against them.
At least you know where they stand.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, but he has the trouble of, he's fighting against pure players here. He's got the Bratton, the French paradox.
I mean, isn't it great to see the Scottish yellow all over France
Well, I think
when you go into player map mode?
I think France
There we
needs
go.
to be integrated. I think it'd be good for France.
That's incredible, though. So who has got this? The long Stuart line, and a pretty good one at that, they've decided,
Yeah, well, I can understand that.
England couldn't win the 100 Years' War.
Yes,
so,
but Scotland won it without firing a shot.
Yeah.
You know, that just goes to show you.
well, we don't know how, but that's besides the point.
Dear, they're massing there.
This is troublesome.
There may be trouble ahead.
Well,
Oh, yes, there we are. Tactical withdrawal. I like it.
The Scots know what's coming.
Better to take the fight in West Martian or something.
Yes, those damn Norwegians.
But it's an interesting experience for Sidestep to, he has to lead this war. He has to call all the shots here. What's he going to do?
Yes, I think he's asking Kaiser Johann, help me, you're my only hope.
But now that he has France under control, he might be able to say, how about you get France, Burgundy, hands down, and
all you have to do
we
is just let Holland go.
just let it go. Just let it go.
Take Holland to the slaughter.
No,
let it
man.
go. No, he's got. Oh dear, he should have fought those Norwegians in there.
The Scots just haven't got it together.
No.
He's not got a clue. Hasn't got a clue.
Oh dear.
And his general, he's all fire. He's ahead of his time.
Yes, I can just.
So, yeah, and with the mighty Swedes here, too many of them. Ugh. It's like a reverse paradox here. It's all the Swedes in Scotland.
Yeah,
where
I know,
did he get
it's-
28k from?
Yeah, I am wondering that too. That's a lot of Swedes. What's he
A
got?
whole lot of Swedes coming in there.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, okay.
It's
He's
his entire
right
army.
at his cap.
more Swedes than you can possibly
If just-
imagine there.
Come
just-
on, Muscovy.
Yeah.
Just break truce.
Come on, Muscovy, you know you want to.
Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, who's taking on the Bohemians now? It looks like the PLC have decided.
Oh, dears. Johann,
Ooh.
epic victory.
Well, it was
No,
epic.
Johan lost.
It was
well,
epic.
I was being ironic. Ironic victory then. How's that sound?
Okay, he managed to get the Bosnians back,
Yeah, well.
but poor Scotland
Oh,
here.
and
I'm going
like-
off to berate Sidestep for his rather poor performance. He's let me down badly.
no true Scotsman would let this happen.
He's probably grateful for that. Okay, right. Ignoring the bicycle conquest of the Isles here, what's going on back here?
Oh.
Nepal notably not getting all of his land back. Why this, Malwa?
Probably war score.
He got 1 core back. 6. I mean, it's hardly a whole lot to demand these provinces back for poor Nepal. So
No,
what
but Delhi was not co-belligerent.
still had 100% of them. Could have just Nepaled that right up.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Is Jake going to play as Scotland next? I'm not going to go to Sidestep and go, step aside, son. You get in the streaming booth and I'm playing Scotland. A man can dream, right? Scotland is a great nation to play, but... No,
For me, it's like Aragon, right? It's one of these could-be nations that you can do a lot of different fun things
yeah,
with.
I mean, Scotland at this time frame isn't as depopulous compared to England as it is currently. At the time, Scotland was a fairly meaty country. But, right now, times have looked better. Still, the most they can do, like absolute most, is just over 1/4 of the damage to Scotland.
Yeah.
Scotland can rise again. And at worst, they're going to lose the English parts that they never needed to begin with. Question about Ethiopia. Show us them. Well, they integrated their subject, who already wants to rise up in freedom again. Scotland could be country. Groogster. I don't understand. Maybe I never will. So yeah, Ethiopia doing well to consolidate their power here, eating up Adal. In fact, just chewing their way down into all of Somalia. which is a great place to be. That Somali culture is something you want to. Well, no, they're already part of their culture group, so
Yeah.
easy peasy there. Hormuz is kind of playing a quiet game here. Notice they're not getting involved in player politics much. They're just saying, okay, Arabia is going to be mine. They're
And
grabbing.
Ottoman is grabbing more of Mamluks.
Ooh, scary times. So what do they have in way of claims? Quite a bit. They haven't secured. They're securing Ak Kiyunlu, which, if I'm not mistaken, is part of their missions going down here.
It should.
Reform, consolidate, safeguard. Once they safeguard Anatolia, they'll be in a much better position here. So that's interesting. So Hormuz. Notice that they took this, right? This is great land. Okay, it's farmlands, temperate. That's Mike's positive. Oh, right. I don't think we have to quit just yet. We're still good. We're still good.
No, but Mike he probably has to leave now. That's why it paused, because he left the game.
No, Mike's the host. He didn't leave. Maybe.
Oh, no, yeah, Sam.
Yeah, he did. The Portuguese have left, and that leaves Scotland in a bit of a pickled cod.
Yeah, maybe hide on the island of Man.
Well, he could go to Man. He could just release and play as the Isles.
Yeah, they have pretty good ideas.
Okay, I want to get a look at the New World as well, see what's happening there. Let's just see what everyone can see here. So the Norwegians, they got a wee bit. They're still working on it. It's almost done. And then the Ditmarshen, they've spread pretty wide here. If Portugal was a clever man, he would use his clout over here and kind of clamp down on this. Because I think Portugal can summon a bit more might than the Ditmarshen.
Yeah, at least they can blockade him from actually filling up with troops.
It would be
there.
clever, because if Ditmarshen decides this is all his...
Has he swept his capital yet?
Yikes. He has not. I noticed the crown's still in Ditmarshen lands.
So,
Kaiser of another name in the chat is asking if any of the players are close to being able to form another nation. Not that I'm aware of. I mean, Great Britain certainly isn't happening for the Scots.
no.
Blondie laughing at the Mamluks fighting as his rebs. Probably. Oh yeah, here they are dealing with that. Not a big problem though.
I don't think Hormuz has anything they can form. No.
Scary stuff.
Maybe Arabia, but they're still far away from that.
It's okay, Scotland. If you manage to hold Lothian, you'll hold your place as a great power. That's referencing the fantastic talk at PDXCon where somebody was like, "Why does Lothian have so much development?" And I'm like, problem. Okay, so I think all the blue flames are still relating to that Scottish war. Bear in mind, Scotland still has France under a PU.
Yeah.
I mean, France want away from that, probably because Scotland are getting slapped here. But with a bit of investment, they could bring this down.
Just a little bit of development and then it's done.
Yeah, which they don't really have the points for. But still, they could make it happen. I think they could make it happen. France has been chewed up a bit, but all he needs is...
Burgundy's trying to separate peace.
Oh, Scotland have Castile as a rival? Well, I guess anything's possible. He needs some... If he, aligned himself with the Italians, and maybe even said, look, Italians, you can have half of France for free.
Yeah. He can even give it to them.
Yeah. He has a huge playing card now in Europe. He just needs to diplomatically use it. Now, I'm not saying I'm going to give all this amazing advice to the Scotland player once this session is over. I'm just saying we'll have a chat.
Also, you can also go from the perspective of Italians. Are you really okay with having a purple Frenchman on your border instead of a Scot?
Yeah, I think better the devil you know, right? Rather than whatever this is. I mean, who's to know what Burgundy would have? Nitra's on the map! And they got the gold.
What the...
I'm quite happy with this. Must have either been slapped away from Hungary in one way or another. I'm unsure. I don't know what to make of this. They're no subject of Johann, so I guess they either...
Who were they at war with? I didn't even know it.
Well, who weren't they at war with is another way to look at it. Denmark, Bosnia, Ragusa, Serbia, Wallachia, Nitra, Kiev.
Did he take a coalition? Yeah,
Wait,
I think
Kiev?
so.
Kiev is there. Huh. I don't remember. Oh!
Yeah.
Did he break truce?
No, yeah, when he killed Bosnia, he probably took too much aggressive expansion and got slapped.
And now
for it.
Bosnia's back on the map.
Yeah.
Oh, mechty me. Alright, Theodore is still chilling there, not fighting the Great Horde, also not fighting Crimea. The truce is up, and Crimea is a tributary state under the Great Horde. Oh, okay. So the Great Horde would defend Crimea. An interesting one. All right, keeping our eyes over here as well. Delhi's been beaten up so much. Poor Punjab are dead. Well, they've decided to drop out, so that's... Oh, no, they're still in.
I did tell him he was allowed.
Yeah. Oh, and that's Johan saying...
Yeah, he truce broke with HRE, coalition wars, and mass.
Yeah, I mean, my surprise is non-existent. Oh, even Punjab, after they've been left alone. They have to fight the charging, rebellious war elephants. CRBR is asking for us to check the score. That's a good good point. We haven't looked at it. So our score throughout the ages, if we look at players only, which we do, Burgundy taking top spot.
Yeah.
Followed by Hungary, Malwa, Scotland. So Scotland still having accumulated quite a bit of score here.
So is that what Johan is planning for? He's gonna get some kind of points from just being Hungary, and then he's gonna die and switch out.
Well, there's not much left of the age as well, so could be. But there's the thing, Malwa could overtake them. Scotland maybe getting a bit too trounced for that. But yes, Hungary in a good position for that. So who would be score getters right now? Burgundy, Hungary, Malwa. Oh, good job, Malwa. Malwa's probably number 2 here. Scotland, Venice, Hormuz, Ethiopia, and Naples. Pommery could overtake Naples there. We're doing a different scoring system, Mario Kart system if we put it that way. Top 8 get score. 10, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then your score gets wiped. So you keep that score you got. Your in-game score gets wiped, and then you got to score best for the next stage. So the best over the 4 ages wins. So if you have a strong lead early on but get crushed into the late game, usually that's end of story for you because late game score is worth a lot. But in this case, you'll have already banked 20, 25 points early game.
And it's all explained in the EU4 MP thread.
Yeah, which we have. And if you don't already have it, I'm sure we could link the post for the MP thread in the chat.
And Serbia's back.
Yeah, even Serbia. And they have mighty Srem and Belgrade. Belgrade? Bel something. It's like Animal Crossing, just look at
And
bells.
is Milan gonna die finally?
Milan have made their own comeback here, right? But they're...
Oh, they are defending their country.
Yeah, they're managing to do it. They just sent the Genoese packing. How can nobody touch Milan? Oh, I'm feeling sick here.
Oh.
Yeah, the Dutch have decided to... What is this? What the hell is this?
It feels a bit like, you go back.
What the hell is this?
Oh. No.
Sidestep.
No. Burgundy, he did this.
Yeah, it's well true.
You enabled this.
If we had to blame one person, it would be the French paradox for causing... Then again, the French paradox has every right to want Scotland down with this scary France under his control. I mean, I've seen scarier, but still, what the heck is this? I don't even know. Oh, he has quite the strong army, though. Oh, what's Burgundy doing ideas-wise? Is Holland going to try and make Great Britain? I sure as hell hope not.
No.
Then again, if he did, he'd get the mission tree for them, the ideas for them.
But he said he wants to have the Dutch Republic mechanic. So I'm pretty sure he doesn't want...
I mean, I think that was something he said before the opportunity of simply eating the Isles was there.
So, I mean, so would then everyone in London speak with South African accent?
Or... I'm beyond disgusted here. Right, Ditmarshen's investing heavily. He's got 3 colonies on the go. He has
How does he afford that?
Exploration and expansion, so he's not paying extra for any of them. He's just funneling everything into it. He's not paying his army, though. Oh, he got an insanely lucky roll there.
Yeah.
If not, that would have been the Jamaicans burning his colony to the ground. What does Muscovy border Norway? Yes. It's not the biggest of borders, but a border it is. So, I mean, it's not like I'm actively hoping that Muscovy goes and annihilates Scandinavia. I'm just saying it would be a nice change of pace. So I guess we're going to end either this year or next. Yeah, probably next year.
Yeah.
This year or next. It's Mike's call, but maybe give him a reminder just in case. It's easy to think, okay, we stop at 5. How's it going for Daniel? Well, Theodore's been stuck in a hard place for a while.
Yeah, he
here.
just has big people around him. He can't really do anything.
Well, I mean, he could always... Wow, we missed this. That was a good move from the Daniel. He decided Imereti should be his, and he got it. And that puts him on a good border with Georgia. Georgia was the nation he was originally trying to get into, but the hot join overheated a bit at the time. Speaking of people that jumped into new nations, how's Kale doing? They're just kind of chilling there, but they passed up the opportunity of eating this up, and now Bengal has it. Nepal took Lhasa, and I'm very happy with that. Lhasa's quite nice. He's actually got the conquest of Lhasa now, giving him extra missionaries, prestige, and tolerance. Yeah. So it's a pretty sweet deal. I like what Nepal's doing. Nepal is... even death could not stop D-Note. He would live to sell again. People asking how Milan is doing.
Finally faltering. He's getting help from his entire alliance.
Interesting stuff. London, pronounced like London.
You Dutch are weird.
What am I meant to take from this? It's all Greek to me. I like what I see from Saxony here, though. I mean, he started kind of behind. You know, he started with... I don't think Saxony had grown at all. If they had, it wasn't much.
He's taking Thuringen and...
he took Würzburg. I think he took Kassel.
Yeah, Kassel.
What about Hamburg? Hamburg's been left alive, and if you wrong a player, you probably shouldn't leave them alive.
No.
Pomerania is now at war with just Bohemia. But this is a Saxon conquest. I mean, Saxony's probably... I'm kind of lost for what used to be Bohemian here. But Bohemia have gold. Yeah, I think you'll want that.
But all Hamburg needs is that Poland reduce its attitude towards Pomerania.
Yeah,
and then allies him.
There's the thing, because Poland probably really want this land.
Yeah.
In fact, if I look at them, do they have claims on it? They got a couple of claims.
They have missions for taking all of it.
Yeah, they probably have a mission for Danzig here. Can you see it?
Reclaim Prussia, I think it is.
Alliance, reclaim Prussia's right there, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. But that mission gives you the claims.
I see. So yes, who's...
And then I think Milan has... Lithuania has as well.
Yeah, but Lithuania can't really do much when they're under the Union of Poland. So they're being used as a wrecking ball by Team Baltic Marketing. But Muscovy's still there and still quite scary.
Oh yeah, Michael is saying end January of 1498.
Yeah, sounds good. And then we get down and get the Bants before some other people taking up our valuable time slot.
Yeah, it's like...
But I'm under the impression that we actually make other games in this company. It's...
Wait, we make games?
Well, I thought we just kind of hosted them. Isn't this our business model?
Yeah,
we come down here, we hurl abuse at certain nationalities and then call it a day, and then,
mispronounce a bunch of stuff and so on.
Well, no one tells me anything, so that's what I assume we do. It's all these unlawful territory things, and I don't think Poland's listening to any of them. He's just eating it all up. That's a lot of land, though. Is he not incurring the wrath? Just. Oh, well, he's just on the cusp. There could be
It's an AI, right? So they don't... When they're giving Poland provinces, they don't know if they're going to put them over the limit or not.
Yeah, sometimes you get AI leaders that are particularly greedy, and they don't care about that. Okay, so since we're coming up to the end here, let's get an overview of the map. What is there? What has changed? Well, Scotland, in a way, have grown massively in terms of their power, but, well, maybe not in the homeland. They still have Lothian, though, so they're the most developed nation in the world. I'm not sure what the French Paradox's game here is in Burgundy. I mean, they're really strengthening the Dutch without giving themselves anything?
Yeah, and they have to surrender a lot of provinces to the Dutch if the Dutch are going to form Netherlands.
I don't want to agree with, it's surrendering to the Dutch. It just doesn't seem right. Katz took a bit of a blow there. Sierbier, I got to hand it to him. He really managed to play his cards right. And then we have Johan playing the tactical game when it comes to the score.
Well, the point is... Oh, I'm sitting exactly so you can see me. I'm squeezing in musical chairs. Anyway, the point is I'm missing next session, and I was counting on not being able to fight the Ottomans at all. and then it was kind of like I was like sitting with the peace treaty with the Optimus, getting 2 provinces. I'm like, now I'm just gonna keep fighting with the Italians. Then they white peace, so I get nothing. Then I joined with Saxony to to kill the Bohemians. And they keep sending me like white pieces, like begging for peace, the Bohemian. And then suddenly, Bohemia snatches 2 provinces. And I end up losing, and I had rebels at the same time. So, and then when I see everyone jumping on the Bohemia, I'm going like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna try. Forgetting the convenient little shit that you get coalition wars, you get shitloads of AA from breaking truces into a HRE.
Yep.
Yep.
The HRE is not fond on that.
Well, for what it's worth, Bohemia didn't really come out swinging from that.
No, but I did not during last session after all this wars, I was considering Hungary is going to be like a failed state because next session I'm not here and the AI would play it.
Okay.
Can't you find a substitution? I hear we have a Norwegian guy who every week inches.
I want to point out that Father Loris of Chapel Comics is in chat saying a free avatar for the person that frees whales. So there could be.
I mean, I could do it, but it's check France. Why are France's
Plenty of
armies black flagged?
I don't know. Make a save of that and we'll find out.
And
This was a weird
If
thing.
it's not in the report, it didn't happen.
yeah, you
guess-
have to write it.
Oh wow, okay.
Everyone's here. Holy crap.
Squeeze on in.
I got wide.
this won't work.
Have we done the poll yet?
Yeah,
Let's
I could have white
get this
peace.
out.
Should I like just crowd
Get this out of it.
so people can?
Yes, you could have white piece, that's true. But I got a
Have
problem.
we ever been this many people?
Probably not.
Jacob, you have to be in the camera again.
It's been a long time since I got myself
2 or 3 years ago.
slapped by you when you were playing as Poland in
Yes.
one of the first MPs. How is it to be back in the ring?
It's fine. I got the chance to betray Johan.
Good old classic.
Not necessarily betray, do a diplomatic move to the left, which sort of ended with his country imploding. That was not.
No, that was not really what.
No, it took longer. I know, but it's been fun. Haven't had to kill that many yet. Some light wars, but it's fun. We grew. I'm twice my size now.
So remember that, not killing anyone yet. Remember that ally Pomerania. What a move! I'm not going to say dick move, but what a move by Pomerania. There you are.
That's the
Giggling in the background.
Yeah.
Where's Cats?
It's sad.
And where's Mike, our host? Because in my coalition war, they kept asking for Bavarian provinces.
Oh my god.
Not impressive.
How was it possible? 2 coalition wars.
Because I kept getting like people joining the coalition even after the war.
So they started a war before everyone got time to join, and then they
everyone-
started another one.
Everyone
when
was
Austria
mad.
had joined that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
So French paradox. What's in it for you?
Well, very unlucky because I was at war with Scotland, and then suddenly the King of France die. I get an invite to join the war again for succession. I click join, and nothing happens.
Because you're already in a
Yeah.
war with
Yeah,
them.
so we just got France for free, which is ridiculous.
Well, I would say it's because the universe felt it good because I was fucking hugboxed by the world. So, I don't know.
I'm gonna say that was totally bad based on what you guys did.
Yeah.
Who's winning?
I mean, I was fine. Like I thought Holland and Burgundy, fine, that's gonna happen. And then Sweden and fucking Norway for some ungodly reason. You two-faced snake.
I went Eastern failed.
I'm gonna be totally occupied with Muscovy, so there won't be any intervention.
I was occupied by Muscovy.
And now Finland is occupied.
But can I release and play as my personal you and your partner?
If you can integrate them, sure. But good luck with that.
No.
I told you were gonna die. That's like 2 weeks.
But I thought at least I was gonna get a chance to battle for some fucking glory, but that was
You
like
did,
a
you
non-winnable war.
How did so what I want to know is how did you get past that one fort in I sieged down the fort to cut you in 2 and to stop your armies from
They
going
have
south?
overlapping zones of control.
Yeah, and so you just moved past them and suddenly you were there with 40k and I was like, oh, I guess.
And then, unfortunately, my troops were no longer good.
Yeah. I was sizing up the quality difference between Scots and the Dutch, and it pained me to say that the.
I just had to rush Miltech in the beginning, so I kind of gimped myself and used a lot of admin points and stuff and get up development early. So I was way behind in ideas and
you can form Ireland and you'll be good to go.
Well, then Ditmarsh knows to sell me Sligo.
Right, let's move across the world because I'm understanding that other people want to kick us out before long. So how is it going in the Baltic Sea with the marketing sea?
I own the trade. I'm happy.
Can someone explain this?
Muscovy was strong and we couldn't be rivals, so we had to make 2 separate wars. And when they pieced out, I lost my occupation on my war goals, so I went from 15 plus to 11 minus and couldn't do anything.
2 Russians in Stockholm.
You should have broken them completely first.
Yeah, exactly. But they had a huge army, much huger, like bigger than we expended or that we counted on. So.
Okay.
Never invade Russia in the winter.
At all.
What about the very ahistoric conglomeration of Italians?
It's quite good. We had a war with the Ottomans at the beginning. We actually won that war. And,
White peace.
Yeah, it's sort of win against
Ottoman attack, so technically it's a win.
Yeah, I guess.
So would you say this is?
Have you checked Ottomans now?
They're looking really like they've lost. I mean,
they've lost.
Yeah, you got them, fool.
So would you say that Italian success is down to your leadership as the Caped Crusader?
Yes, of course.
There we go.
But I mean, we are sort of a council. We decide everything together. We are strong as one.
You just lead it. That's how it works out. How about Theodoro? What a hell of a triumph over.
Crimea.
Yeah, these guys.
The only problem is Great Horde has both Circassia and Crimea as tributary states. So I was kind of screwed. And then you guys declared war against Muscovy, which reduced my trust with everyone. I was like, I don't want an alliance with you. Why would I? But finally, now when the game ended, I have alliance with Nogai and Karakulon.
Okay, so you're going to turn it all around. And,
no, I'm probably going to die.
I'm sure.
Any second now.
Okay, Blondie, you're dare I say, can we get it up? Can we get the poll up?
Hey!
Look at that. You know, it wasn't just for show.
With that.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan favorite anymore.
Yeah.
This is what happens when you lose.
Well, that's not difficult.
Impressive stuff here, and you know the Mamluk Sultan is dying. You gotta.
Yeah, well, we just finished a war, which I messed up. I did a Zeke. I declared a humiliation war when I wasn't intending to.
Someone always gets humiliated when you launch a humiliation war.
We got some money from Majoran, at least.
Okay, Afghanistan got the last laugh over here. I guess Europeans weren't able to see this, but they attacked Punjab. Punjab slaughtered Afghanistan, and then everybody fought Punjab. The Timurids came knocking, Delhi came knocking, they had allied Nepal for whatever reason, because that didn't work out, and that's why North India is a bit of a train wreck.
It's playing.
Well, not for
No, he's in Nepal.
Yeah,
Simon.
The man that can sell anything is here. He's alive and thriving with Nepal until Bengal come knocking again. So yeah, there's still. I don't think the players are in, so we don't get the whole map. But yeah, wait, do we have anyone representing?
It's Rickard is not in Orissa, but yeah.
Who do we have that represents India? Give us some propaganda.
I used to.
Hey, you brought it all back before. You can.
Yeah, about that.
An impressive run. We were all very impressed with what you did against Afghanistan.
That was fun.
Yeah, I just don't.
Why does Transaxiana want to ally him?
Yeah, you could turn it all back. Wait, or yeah, oh, maybe. Do we have our Kale man in?
No.
No. Oh.
There's a lot of empires that died in Afghanistan.
Oh. Yeah. Just add to the list.
Too, soon.
Okay.
You know what?
Great session. Unfortunately, we have to wrap it up early because apparently we make other games other than Europa around here. It's news to me.
Yeah.
But great session, and we can't wait for the next one. So may the bloodshed continue.
Isn't that right, Scotland?
Yeah.
Oh.
Ouch. I wonder how many players are going to go against me now.
All right. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next week.
Bye.